friends. I hope that you are doing well. It is crazy how long it's been since I last did a vlog. I think it's been like just about 6 months. So not even a single video this entire year until now. So much has happened. I feel like it's not the right time to share the extent of what. I think that's something the Lord will make clear to myself and my husband down the line. But we went through so much this year. It was hands down the most difficult year of my life. But God has been so good to us. I mean, just the way that I've seen him work in my marriage, in my own heart, in my life, in the lives of my children now has been so impactful and encouraging and such a comfort to my soul. And so I really cannot express how excited I am to be vlogging again. And more than anything, I just want this space to be one where it is just overwhelmingly about Jesus and who he is and what he's done for me, what he can do in your life when you surrender. My heart more than anything just wants to see whoever is on the other side of the screen walk in the fullness and freedom of the gospel, trusting in God with every aspect of their life, surrendering and laying their life down, knowing that when you do that, that God blesses that obedience, that there's so much peace and comfort through him. And so this page, I mean, I feel like I can't even exactly predict what's to come here. I definitely want to share my love for home, for baking, cooking, for being a mom, being a wife, like crafts. All of that is still very much things I enjoy, I'm passionate about. But the number one thing is going to be all about Jesus. And I really pray that that's something you also can get behind and be eager to be a part of, because nothing has impacted my life the way that Jesus has, that the gospel has. And all I want to do the rest of my life is just proclaim the goodness of God. And so that's what I'm going to be doing. Today is kind of a random day. There's so many random things I wanted to get done. So I was like, oh, maybe this could be like a day in the life type video. Let's see, it's almost 2 p.m. So I called my husband a little bit ago and he's like, it's kind of late for like a day in the life if you haven't started. I'm like, this is true. So I'm just going to kind of share what I'm going to be doing in this video. I wanted to put together a Bible basket. I wanted to make homemade strawberry shortcake. It is like 90 degrees, if not even hotter than that, outside right now. So I just am in the mood for a refreshing and more light dessert. I mean, I can't get enough of sweets, so I've been craving this and I'm really excited to make it. I'm also going to make a mini one for our neighbor across the street. Other than that, I mean, I might chat with you here and there about what God's been doing, but I wanted to just kind of say hello again before we get started, say that I've missed you all and that I'm just so excited for what's to come. I think God is going to do so many things through this space, because I know so many of you also love the Lord. And I mean, the amount of times I've been encouraged by you all is more than I can count. And so I'm looking forward to this not being anything that's really about me, but just all about Jesus. And that's a two-way relationship with each of you on the other side of the screen too. I think there's so much that we can learn from one another, whether it's just through the comments or however that looks. We all can be learning from one another when it comes to our relationships with the Lord as we mature in him. So always feel free to leave comments below about what God's doing in your life. I would love to hear from you. It makes my heart so happy when I hear the ways that God is moving in other people's lives. So always feel free to comment. But let's see, with that said, let's go ahead and make some strawberry shortcake. I'm really excited. I found this idea where instead of doing these little individual shortcakes, someone just did it more as like a traditional cake. And I feel like that is much more attainable for me than, you know, making, like, for my family alone, like 7 little tiny ones and dolling them up cute. So let's do that. I'm going to share the recipe below, but you can go ahead and watch right now as well.
by side we sway there in all the colors. Summer love, lonesome dove, folded on the lawn chair in all the colors. Summer love, remember when we were getting nowhere fast, when the garden won't stop giving back honeysuckle, fresh cut grass. I could really use some stuff like that.
Well, that is finishing up in the oven. I wanted to quickly put together a Bible basket. I had seen this, I believe her name is Ashley Hetherington. I'll tag her below if I can find, if that's the correct name. My daughter and I were researching, hi James, we're researching like Christian vloggers because a lot of times it can be easy like for our kids to gravitate towards things that aren't as biblically centered, and so her and I just kind of went on this adventure of let's see if we can find some good biblically sound Christian vloggers for her to watch when I do give her tablet time. So we found her, and I'm almost certain that's how you say her last name, but if I'm wrong, I'll just link her below. Anyways, the point of me saying that is she does a Bible basket, and I loved that idea because I have been making it a non-negotiable to spend time with Jesus at the beginning of my day. In the past, I would kind of go back and forth between just the mornings or like before bed. And for me personally, what I have found is when I do it first thing in the morning, it just sets my day up to be so much more mindful of how I'm acting, the things I'm saying, the things I'm doing. And it really just centers my heart on just the purpose of that day and how I can really be the hands and feet of Jesus. So that's been like a new thing that I've been implementing, is just that Bible time first thing in the morning with the Lord. And it's been so beneficial for me. So all that to say, I want to put together my own Bible basket. Some stuff is still coming in the mail from Amazon, so I'll show you what all I'm going to have in mind and link anything that I can, but for the most part, it's pretty standard and basic and self-explanatory. So you will need a basket. Here's mine. I picked this up from Home Goods. I feel like it kind of picks up pink tone. You'll have to let me know. It is tan, but it kind of has this blush look to it. So what I'm keeping in mind is I have this Bible, which my husband just got for me. It came just now in the mail. I love this. So I have a study Bible already. You've probably seen it if you've followed me for any amount of time. But, okay, hold on. Sorry, he like put on the sink water as soon as I started doing this. Thank you, James. Thank you. Can you go put this away? No. Okay, so I'm going to put in my study Bible. Highly recommend using the study Bible. It has helped me grow in my faith so much, because every so often you're going to find those parts in the Bible where you don't really know exactly what it means and you need clarity and further understanding. And oh my goodness, having a study Bible has been a game changer for me. So I highly recommend. I'll link this one below because I just think it's beautiful. Yeah, I don't think I've ever had a Bible this pretty. It was such a sweet surprise when my husband told me he ordered this. So I'm gonna put my Bible in. Next I wanted to put, I'm trying to be good about going through other books as well that are that would encourage me to grow my walk. And so the book I'm reading right now is called Kingdom Living Here and Now by John MacArthur. And it has been incredible. I'm actually reading the Gospels right now. So this is like the perfect thing to pair with it because it goes through the Beatitudes and oh my gosh, like I just feel like I'm not the same since reading the Gospel straight through and then reading this with it. It's just Oh my goodness, like really understanding the heart of Jesus and the way he's called us to live has just changed my life all over again. So I have that in there. I also wanted to keep in my journal because I think it's important to write things down, whether it's prayers to God, prayer requests, you have things that God's doing in your life, just anything like that. I think it's good to kind of express yourself on paper. I think it helps me personally to process. And so I'm doing that. So I'm gonna use this pencil pouch. Yeah. And what I'm gonna keep in mind would be, what, baby? What? Yeah. So I have these sticky notes that have been really helpful for me. I like writing Bible verses on them. I actually have a prayer wall in my laundry room. So I have a pack of 4 pastel sticky note cards. I also have just standard, oops, I can't even get this last one. I also have index cards, which I think are really helpful to write down verses or things that stand out to you as well, whether it's like a Bible verse or if you're reading a really good book. Sometimes it's nice to write down those quotes and have it somewhere that you can see. The next thing I have are Bible highlighters. I really love these ones. I've tried the kind that are a bit like a crayon, if you know what I'm talking about. I like these the best. They have tons of different color options, so I'll link these. And then I keep a Sharpie because that's typically what I use to write on my sticky notes. And then the other things that are coming in the mail that I felt like would be helpful, let me put my passcode in. Okay, so I have my own pack of pens. I know, nothing groundbreaking. Oh, there's the cake. So I ordered these pens. I don't know if you can see it. Let me see if I can get closer for a second. So I have those pens that I ordered. And then the other thing I got, let's see, that's coming today, but I'm clearly overeager and sharing before I have everything. I thought these are really cute. So these are bookmarks. I don't even have bookmarks right now. Oh, I need to go get that up. So these are the bookmarks I ordered. Oh. So that's everything that's going to be that's everything that's going to be in my Bible basket. So I'll put it together in a second, but I've got to grab that shortcake really quick. Together. I think it turned out really cute. I basically just piled on the whipped cream because, see what I mean with, I kind of overcooked it. Well, not even kind of, that's pretty bad. So I'm hoping the mound of whipped cream kind of helps compensate for my error in baking today, but I think adding the flowers was a really cute touch and I'm excited to have this tonight. I'm so unworthy, God, your kindness never. I just got to the nail salon. I was driving. I put on Katie Nicole, as you saw. I really love her music. I just discovered her, shockingly, because if you are familiar with Christian music, I don't think that's a name that is unfamiliar to a lot of people. For me, I hadn't heard of her, and her songs have been so good and so encouraging. So I've been listening to her lately. So I had her playing. I was just praying in the car. And that was like one of the things I wanted to mention to you is kind of carving out that time in normal day-to-day activities to pray and really seek the Lord. And for me, the areas that I know I can do that more easily would be doing laundry, which is why I'd mentioned I have like a prayer wall with like prayer requests, things that Bible verses that have really impacted me recently, quotes from books. Like I have my prayer wall, and I'll pray while I'm folding and putting laundry away in the laundry room. And then I also I've tried to make a point to where when I'm driving somewhere, I take that time to pray. And if I can pray out loud, I actually prefer that. I don't know why. I feel like I'm less distracted if I'm praying out loud opposed to like praying in my mind. All of a sudden I'll feel like in some moments I'm like thinking about other things besides like actually praying. So I try to pray out loud as much as I can, but if I can't, it's not that big of a deal. But the point of what I'm saying is having those times, like if there's things that you are going to do, I think it's a beautiful thing to take ordinary tasks and find a way to honor God with them. So it could be doing the dishes, it could be doing laundry, it could be doing a household chore, it could be driving in your car. There's so many opportunities we have to strengthen our relationship with the Lord. We just have to have eyes to really see those moments and not take them for granted. So I just wanted to encourage you with that. I'm about to get my nails done, and I'm trying a new design, so I'm hoping that it turns out okay. I've had like hit and miss experiences with getting my nails done. Either I'll be really happy with it, or it's the polar opposite and I'll be like, oh my gosh, that's not what the picture was. And I'm not good at saying anything. I don't know if you guys do good in those situations. I like don't ever have the heart to tell someone like, oh, I'm not happy with it. I just smile and I give them my card, and then I go home, and then I'm like, oh no, I have to have it like this for like 3 weeks. So I'm praying that today things go smoothly. I'm actually trying a new nail salon, so I actually saw photos of the work that they do, and I went with a nail technician that has her own Instagram account. So I'm feeling very optimistic about this upcoming experience, but I'll show you my nails when I'm done. So yeah, I will be back in a few. All right, I am back. I would say it was okay. I feel like so much better than the last place that I tried, but I'm still not super thrilled. And now I'm like, am I super picky and I didn't realize it? So I went for what I thought was like a marble nail look on two of mine. I mean, you tell me what you think. Does this have... Oh, why are you not focusing? What do you think? Like, does that have a marble look to it? I mean, it's pretty for sure. It just isn't really like the photo. And I don't know if nail technicians really can like accomplish what you bring in from Pinterest, or like if that's unrealistic expectations. I think it's hard because the gal that did my nails in California when we lived there was like the best of the best. So a part of me feels like I was so spoiled before that no one's going to compare to her. So, but they're cute, and I definitely will go back to this place and try them again, because I do feel like it was a huge improvement from the last place I tried. All that to say, so I'm gonna head home right now. We have been watching The Chosen every Sunday and Thursday, and today's Thursday. It is such an incredible show. Like, I had watched it when it first came out, and then we just took a really long break from watching it. I mean, not for any reason, we just, I don't know, kind of forgot about it. But we started watching it again, and it has been incredible. Like I shared, I'm reading through the Gospels. So reading the Gospels and then watching the show has just been like, I don't even know what the right word is. It's just been so moving and incredible. I just think it's so neat. So if you're not familiar with it, they incorporate like word for word scripture, but then of course, since it's a show, they kind of fill in like storyline that isn't actually in the Bible, but they will put scripture in as much as they can. But it's really going through Jesus's life here on earth, and it's just like, it is insane just to see it acted out, and just to see the humility of Jesus, what he came and did for us. And so if you haven't watched it, I highly recommend. It's such an incredible family show, and something that our family has looked forward to every Sunday and Thursday now. So that's what I'm gonna go do. I'm gonna end the vlog here. I am so eager to get to the next video for you guys because I am going to be sharing our library. Yes, we have a library now, and an announcement of something that we are going to begin doing as a family. Mostly, well, not a whole family, my husband and I. I'm really excited to share with you guys in the next video what we're up to, what God's leading us to do, and so be on the lookout for that. But I just want to let you know I love you all. I know that there is a person on the other side of the screen, and so just know that you are so cared for. You are loved deeply by God, and my prayer is that no matter what's going on in your life, that you would remember who God is in the midst of it, and just really cling to Him and realize that He is everything that you need, and He is worth laying your life down for. He is worth living for. And so I hope that you have an amazing rest of your week, and I will see you all very soon. Bye.